This vibrates from my heart right to my fingertips. My fingertips. Oh, I need you. You tell me now how much you're into me. Oh, right away. When I see you dancing, I know you're down. It's some kind of magic. We both know right away. I can hear it calling. Don't want it to end. Getting you excited. We both know right away. When I see you dancing, I know you're down. It's some kind of magic. We both know right away. I can hear it calling. Don't want it to end. Getting you excited. We both know right away. When I see you dancing, I know you're down. It's some kind of magic. We both know right away. I can hear it calling. Don't want it to end. Getting you excited. We both know right away. I feel this vibrates from my heart right to my fingertips.
Oh shit, I already started it by accident. Oops. I started it. Okay, everyone. This is Monica. How do I make it so it like auto moves? Auto, right. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? No, I don't want it to. Wait. I missed debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I felt worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica's the only member of the literal club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, do you like I cannot pronounce that word for the life of me. Do you like literature? Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interest. I can't just rely on people liking books. There, I'm just gonna say books. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. Yeah. But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's breaking my ears. It's really heavy. I was gonna use these. I don't like them at all. I never use them, but thank you. Gracias, panda. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Yo no sé qué voz ponerle a Mónica. Hello? Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this. Is this napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses suddenly, embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the literal club. This is the book club. Yay! I thought I got the wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working... Oh, wait, that's not her voice. That's Monica's. Ponle la voz a Mónica de un AI. No puede. No sé. But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. It's just you. That means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be the president. Now, you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. Sí, he escuchado que se pone bien dark, pero nunca lo he jugado. What was your name?
Sayori.
Okay, Sayori. I've been trying to really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know. I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you.
Don't spoil. Dale.
And I was joking about vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president.
I mean, I'm sure that. Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found few more members, at least?
Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like lots of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn out something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so...
Ha 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 ha. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way.
Monica? That's such a good name.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flare on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. ¿Quién carajo was? No sé qué. La última vez que jugué Apex fue hace tiempo.
So, what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try come up with some new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it.
Hey, do you like hugs?
I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. Then let's go.
Some people could just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori
whispers loudly.
Hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Ha ha, hug energy. Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member, but... Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Yeah, me too. Lo está cabrón porque yo misma no me puedo escuchar, so es como que no escucho mi voz y me da cosa. Oye, ¿qué está pasando ahí? ¿Qué está pasando? A day passes and the time comes for the book club. Monica and Sayori try to reconvince as President Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Sorry I'm late. I'm here.
It's okay. Welcome back.
And...
Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's that?
Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland, cautioning me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I can lend you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori.
Of course! Wait, what? No, that's the wrong side of the paper.
Huh?
I wasn't ready to share that one yet. I'm so embarrassed.
Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm not curious, do you write poetry often? No me escucho, cabrón, me tengo que quitar esto.
I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are.
Ha ha ha, really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, whoa, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that.
Uh-huh. You should have some more confidence in yourself. You're the literal club president.
Ha ha ha, I guess you're not wrong there. I need to like set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, like sharpening poems we write and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can express to other people, usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right?
Yeah. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was my accident.
Me too.
Es que yo me escucho, me da cosa, porque es que cuando uno no se escucha uno mismo, yo pienso, no sé, uno suena raro, porque uno no sé, qué sé yo. Pienso yo.
I'll try to show you more of them in the future.
I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together?
My brainstorm is so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster.
Ha 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 ha. Sayori, that is terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes.
I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said, we had free cupcakes on the flyers?
I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kind of people, you know?
Wrong kinds?
People would come just for cupcakes and then leave.
Nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But you know, I want to find people who are really interested in book club, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
Like going under the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them to check out the literal club.
Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would they know if they're just reading for fun?
Well, we could ask them.
Es que no sé, exacto.
But then we'd bother people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things that... Se me murió el headset. ¡Woo! Es que mami se llevó mi otro audífono en el carro porque lo está usando ahí para el colegio. Porque estaba haciendo una edición de un trailer para una clase y lo dejé en el carro y mami se llevó el carro, me lo pidió prestado y pues
Y ahora no tengo para escuchar el juego, que se joda, por carajo, por lo menos. ¿Ustedes no escuchan el juego tampoco? Espérate. Shit, le di a lo que no era. Deme un break, déjame hacer algo para que lo puedan escuchar, porque estoy segura que se acabó de todo se fue para la verga. Properties. No se escucha. Lo jodí todo. Jodí el juego. Espérate. I have one last option. Ok, ¿Se escucha? Ah, se escucha. Lo arreglé. Estoy durísima en esto. Also, no trae cable para... sí, ya se escucha ahora, ¿verdad? Pienso que lo acabo de arreglar. No sé cuánto sea ideal el volumen, pero más o menos así, qué sé yo. I don't really know. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Okay.
I'm useful.
Ha ha ha, I never said you weren't. I just need to think what would we tell people when handing them out. I don't want to just be like, join the book club. Let's figure out how we can better engage with people.
What if you told them about the club activities and stuff?
What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the future. Fuck, it said club when I read future. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literal club?
Probably like, literal club is so stupid. I'm joining the anime club.
What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
Oh, she was thinking of me. That's what my character would say. Okay, what if I said that we like do group reading and discuss it together?
I would probably nap through that.
That's you, Sayori.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know.
This sucks. Why is this so hard?
Monica, don't be sad.
What do you like about the literal club, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate.
Yeah. How do we get that across to the people? We could be like, express your true self.
Be intimate with us.
Okay, that sounds kind of...
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh.
What is it?
I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me.
Rushed, but weren't. Never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then?
I'll forget if I don't do it now.
Haha, well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it'll only take a second.
Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Like a true weeb, Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literal club. Write the way into your heart. Whoa, that's lame.
Monica!
Huh?
You startled me.
Oh wait, you startled me. God
I can hear.
Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Reading a book?
Let's hurry and recruit her.
Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework?
I could tell she was really into it.
Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then, the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way.
Sayori leads the way. This way.
You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper.
See? In here.
Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intentionally reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president and I would probably scare her away.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom.
That was fast.
Oh my gosh, I am so embarrassed.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left her the flyer on her desk and then walked out.
That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed about the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kind of recruitment tactics from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own to end in a better spot than from they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this?
Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jaunting on earlier.
Hey, Gantu, gracias por ese sub. Adiós, porque me está como que loco.
No más ads.
Bandito.
Ay, yo me siento igual, mano, cuando yo me pongo a verlo a ustedes. Yo me paso en los chats como que, regálenme un sub, por favor. Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was joining on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literal club.
Right the way into your heart? That's so cute!
Ha 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 ha. I thought it was a little over dramatic.
But
Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment.
You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What? What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell you from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but...
Would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with the club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it dividing from that division.
What's the vision?
It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off.
Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart.
I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you.
Monica returns Sayori's smile.
Una vez más, pero no más
It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight tickling its way into and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. It actually made me yawn. Okay. No se les pega. Sorry. Time to go home.
You tell me you're the president.
Ha ha ha. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's all right. I just want some time alone.
In that case,
Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica.
Good luck.
Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literal is the key to that, because it's the window to real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Aww. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower, a feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as I thought they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for you. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die, and you, too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging rots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland, the fruit of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower.
What the?
Wait, Sayori? What the fuck just happened? Ooh, I got goosebumps and I'm not even hearing the game. I don't know what's the main story and what are the side stories. Do I need to buy the DLC? What did I just do? Why did I click on this? The game is not suitable for whatever, man. What the fuck? Oh, this is where I last left off. Okay. You can use the skip button. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club's meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Dahlia.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
And why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves your coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spoil into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Dahlia to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean to. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Judy. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you.
Oh wait, that's my voice line. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told the guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Pwap.
Yeah. Ow! What was... a cookie?
Sure, I feel like I already did this, bro. I feel like I already did all of this. Is this part of the game? I swear I already played this. Yeah, I already did this. What the frick? That's so weird. I'm pretty sure I already did this last time. I don't know why it's repeating itself. Is this part of the game? Oh, maybe I can get my headphones. I'll be right back. I think I can go get them.
be able to hear the game either way. Maybe the save didn't register when you restarted. I don't know. That's so weird though. Hello? Can I hear myself? Yeah. That is weird. Finally, my headphones. But I still can't hear the game, which kind of sucks. But at least you guys can hear it. I'm gonna hit save. And, settings. I'm gonna make it window. I'm gonna change the audio port so I can hear it. Now I can hear that. Yeah, there we go. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Okay, that's a lot better. Now it's recording the game twice. Okay. Bro, I could have sworn it didn't save. I've never really asked you though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Okay. Wait, why the fuck is my gain all the way? I'm gonna have an allergy. Carajo. Okay, ahora sí. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. What the fuck is this one? Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise is, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sin, quiescent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. The fuck? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Oh wait, that's not her voice line. Salut. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where I space your word can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're not trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ha 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 ha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Wait, what? Save your game? What the fuck? Or when something unexpected may happen. How does she know I'm in a game? What the fuck? Did she say this before? Oh god, I'm getting goosebumps. Ooh. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Wait, am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That is so creepy. Yo! Yo! What the fuck?
Oh, I like this one, Talia. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still, though,
your tone makes it sound like you're like yesterday's poem better. I guess you got me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice. Oh, fuck, it's my voice. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. It's like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you. Never, ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just got to by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it just must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of the whole thing. She's self-aware. Yeah, bro, it's creepy. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah? Me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic?
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Dahlia. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Wait, what? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. I don't know what this means, but this doesn't sound good. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping, I blow dust of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out, each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatter against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shreds all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Bro, I am thinking literal scalp. Like, what else am I supposed to think? Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica
taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used of you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit more. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a bad habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Should I light up the room a little bit more? Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Bro.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Pew.
Huh? What's...
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you...
Wait, maybe that was a compliment?
Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
And that's, something tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori, poems from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Itchy, ricky, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. This is the most childish poem I've ever read in my life.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Ey. No sé si se escucha, pero... Porque... Am I crashing? Nobody's fucking spiders, bro. She doesn't like spiders. Amy doesn't like spiders.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it because it's easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out
they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes me...
Can't do it. No puedo.
Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotion is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Me acabo de levantar, so people. Hola, music. Le enseño a Yuri. Como que los poemas cambiaron, están bien dark el día de hoy. No sé si se repitió todo. Esto está como que tostado. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Dahlia, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The inciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, and the raccoon my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistened in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlov conditioning? I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. Wait, what? Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh. She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone would come sit at the front of the room.
Is that about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and we have decided some pamphlets we can give out during events.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it yesterday. Oh wait, already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting on all posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot of ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should get it. Maldita sea. Vaya con la energía. Ay, a diablo. Me levanté a las 5:30 am. Damn, qué loco, porque para el trabajo me imagino, ¿verdad? We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event of each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literal is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Saori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. So the least we can do is help them a little bit, girls, okay? So yeah, stop being bitches and help this motherfucking psycho standing right before me.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right?
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
No.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Ha 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 ha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebooks to specific poems she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? A glance around me, everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. I can't English today. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Ha 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 ha. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called Aftermage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllable of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the wilding fire Yuri keeps concealing inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she was bewildered by herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Superman. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks into the podium. This one is called...
This one is called My Meadows. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting for other people. Imagine you're reciting it for yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori, Vice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Sayori! I did it!
I did it.
Good job, Sayori. Even Dahlia liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki.
Don't make me go before Dahlia. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Dahlia lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get over with it. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once finished, I receive applauses anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, this poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. And that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have to be The weekend to prepare. Monday to the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best.
Ready to go?
Wait, ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Dahlia, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little more quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was freezing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words. So
let's just say that for one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me onto the spot here.
Well...
I would walk home with Yuri. I'll just piss her off. Walking home with Yuri, huh? I mean, given how hard it is for her to social, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that never is going to happen, okay? Okay, Sayori?
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not like before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said that's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in the time. I don't know. Hey, Doki Doki, ¿es tu primera vez? Es la segunda vez que lo juego. La primera parte creo que empecé la semana pasada y ya estoy en la segunda, pero sí. Sí, los anuncios son malos. Ay, se me cargó el keyboard, qué loco. Okay, sorry. Crimson Bonnie. Katie. Strawberry. Lollipop. Mouse. Ribbon. Giggle. Headphones. Romance. Nightgown. Damn. Unending. Anxiety. Oh my god. Broken. Damn. Cage? Defeat? Oh shit. Desire? Cry? Oh my god. Why is she so pain? Bro, what is going on with Sayori? Anime? Massacre? What the fuck? Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
Ugh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part for the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I don't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica?
Huh. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of a room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Hey, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things, I guess.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone's back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dahlia, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Oh wait, my bad. Voice. Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dahlia. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say much too, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always has been.
Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Huh, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you just forget how... English. Forget what she just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Huh.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over the book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell you that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Hola, Kes. Hello. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Dahlia, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Huh. So you think that there might be something behind this after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her.
Sí, habla español. Saludos. ¿De dónde estás? ¿De dónde eres? Es que estoy streameando en inglés porque estoy jugando este juego en inglés. Pero aquí hablo mucho español, mucho inglés, mucho spanglish. Nunca entendí bien este juego, sobre qué se trata. Pues no sé, lo empecé a jugar los otros días. Y esta es la segunda vez que lo estoy jugando. Y Aparentemente, por lo que he visto, es como que estamos en este club de literatura que escribimos poemas y yo hablo con estas tipas y aparentemente todas las tipas están enamoradas de mí. Es como un harem, no sé. Pero se pone como que bien oscuro a medida que va pasando el tiempo, como que se ve como que, ¿cómo se le dice en español? Un dating sim normal, pero se pone bien dark, bien oscuro. Yo te veo desde España. Oh, desde España, qué cool, saluditos. Duro. Y pues sí, habla inglés o español solamente. Sí. Todavía hasta ahora, como estoy empezando, pues está bastante normal. Sí, es como un harem. Yo no sé, ahí yo estoy estas tipas, se me están tirando encima a todas. Y no sé.
But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. Duro. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Duro. Sí, porque aquí hablamos mucho Spanglish, mucho inglés y español también. Pero qué confiado que eres de España, qué cool. Nunca me he visto gente de España, creo. Her expression, okay. Embraced, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Aquí son las 7:31 p.m. ¿Y para ti?
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? There we go. 7:32 PM también. No, loco. Ya yo lo dije. Son las 7:31 PM. Yo contesté primero que tú. Yo estoy on fire. Yo estoy pendiente al chat. Yo cambié. Yo soy una Dalia revolucionaria que está pendiente a los chats ahora. Anyway. Ok, ¿tú streameas también? A 1:32 AM. ¡Y a diablo! ¿Y qué tú haces despierto a esa hora? ¡Qué loco!
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. There we go.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. ¿Tú no duermes? Evolucionado. Who should I show my poem to first? Se lo señala a Mónica. Mónica es bien creepy.
Hi, Dahlia. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform to the festival?
Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, let's take a look of today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take a poem I'm holding in my hands. I like it, Dahlia. Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something that Natsuki would write. And she's good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ha ha ha. If you say so. Fuck, estoy confundiendo las voces. If you say so. Yep. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be found endearing or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for a kid, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to nobody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poem. They might go easy to write, but you're super challenging to get the meaning of through. Ojalá pudiera pronunciar así en inglés. Práctica. Se llama You Gotta Fake It Till You Make It. Ponte a joder con acento, es bien divertido hasta que te salga un día. Yo creo que así fue. Yo antes tenía un inglés bien matado hasta que un día me puse a tratar de hacer acento de gringa y ahora me paso haciendo acentos por joder. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything, and an old tale tells the lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift to the sky, victim of the current of the mind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather and dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Yo no pronuncio para escuchar. Duro. Eso es una buena forma de practicar. También. I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical. No puedo ni hablar hoy. Se me está trabando la lengua. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if it was all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are most sad than happy. Ha ha ha, are you surprised? If everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to someone you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything than one LAI voice se me está yendo la mierda. And then things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little no puedo hablar. Yo lo sé. Puñeta, se me sigue acabando el keyword, se me sigue apagando el keyword. Yo creo que se me está apagando el cerebro, pero el keyword también se me está apagando, aparte del brain. Yo aprendí con Dora. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? Let's show it to Yuri. Yo, hi Geek Infinity, I'm good. How are you? What's up?
Well done, Dahlia. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank you, Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
World building, nice.
I guess I can't really disagree.
Fuck, that's my voice line. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Dahlia? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Huh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Dale, nos vemos. Gracias por pasar el ratito. Que disfrutes, que descanses. Y bienvenido, gracias por ese follow. Let's share. Y se me perdí. Okay. Well, you're always okay.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Huh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It's just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to this sort of conclusion. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
All right. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Beach! A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth elastically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will it suddenly wave send you crashing down into the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles and stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempting by the foamy tendrils, turn back and abandon my piece to erase at the shore, drift forward and return to earth for more. Bro, I'm gonna keep changing their voices because I'm so done.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an innate thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that you didn't even want to write about it?
Oh, you haven't heard? Yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasions. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Oh, yeah, Natsuki.
Finally!
Huh?
This one, it's good. I was wondering how long it would take you.
All right.
Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says, especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need.
Are you sure that's not just what you want?
Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most?
I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute?
Bias? Of course not. My opinions just happen to be the best.
There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all.
I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach, your mind is so full of trouble and fears that demands your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The wall in your mind would melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that watches your weather.
You know, well, Véale normal. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought that had left you long ago. Let's bury your head thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. And let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that your daydreams about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way though had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. There we go.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative at the beach. Well,
Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
that's... Jeez, she's better not to have said anything about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can't really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Who should I show? Tú la única que queda. La depresiva. La emo.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping.
Sorry.
That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired, okay?
And her laugh. All right. Just tell me if you need anything, girl.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
What the fuck? You're treating me like a child, bitch. You don't even button up your shirt.
I got acid reflux. Ew. I think that's what it's called. If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today.
Sayori,
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay?
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Probably a suicide song. Okay, you there. We're all done for sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out?
Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you just say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You divided from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it.
Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone balances thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well, and she said she was gonna go home early today. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Ah, está bien. We good. Aquí yo creo que va a perder la voz. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, okay, bitches? And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing the assembling of all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki pouting too. Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make the banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in a focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Dahlia. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Dahlia may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Dahlia to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Dahlia to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can't we just settle this already?
Yeah. Dahlia, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I'm gonna choose Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said
that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No? Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh my god. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that.
That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
So that's everything, right?
Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Dahlia? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it's gonna turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't
mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look!
Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That's all really important for the way the people feel during the performances. So... you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's word. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Aww. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do anything reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figure out that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. All right.
Fine by me.
Yep. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that it's not like I could act like that in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never go to bake with someone else before. That's all. It's so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows, what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Ayo. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Ooh. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She's also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But pouting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past
Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering itself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her bedroom. It's already stranger for her not to run down and greet me. Oh shit, guys, what is going on? I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Dahlia.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals wall decoration that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares into a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Dahlia.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all.
You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now.
But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
What? What the fuck? Sayori. I grab Sayori up the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Dahlia. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life.
I did not expect that. I thought she was gonna confess her love.
Did you know that?
Why do you think I'm late to school every day?
Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy.
It makes sense, you know, that the happiest girl is the depressed one. It usually goes like that.
Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? I almost feel like you've been betrayed. Like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Dahlia. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but heart.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Dahlia, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears strike down Sayori's face. Aww, damn. She's depressed.
I made you join the literal club because I was selfish. She's crying. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept this punishment.
Damn. That's dark.
Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking once,
again, grab Sayori's shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Dahlia.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Dahlia.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. Damn. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this.
Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything.
Aw, it's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Dahlia. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes.
If I could spend the whole day here, I would.
Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sherry shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Then I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to... Bro, she's gonna kill herself. She's gonna KYS. She's gonna do it. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Damn. I spent only a few minutes back. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Fuck. I'm gonna save this empty slot. Damn, that's so dark. My room is probably a mess. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here because my eyes are falling asleep. No, I want to go back. Music. Yeah, I gotta exit this. Okay, I got a couple of side stories here. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna change my stream schedule. I'm gonna stream less days so I can focus more on work and other stuff. I'm thinking of like Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays for stream days, or not Saturdays or Sundays, like just Wednesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. So I'll be updating them hopefully today. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this. I think I'm gonna play this game like once a week. Maybe tomorrow I'll play, I don't know. I've been really into Dead by Daylight. I've had lots of fun, but I want to keep playing these games. I cannot play Portal with Nostalgia because he's in Florida now. He went to travel. So that's a no for now. Overwatch, I kind of hate Overwatch. Not gonna lie. I played that game so much, and now I don't know. I'll see what I'll keep doing. But yeah, I'm gonna leave for now. Thank you everyone for sharing this time with me. And I hope you have fun. Good night, everyone, or good morning. I'm gonna be back again tomorrow at 6, playing something. I don't know whatever my heart tells me to play. Probably between like I said, Dead by Daylight or Hogwarts Legacy if it doesn't start crashing again. Bye.